Let's unveil this real quick, yo. This has been in the box for like 3 weeks. Woo! Yes, I love this. Every time you order merch from A24, they send you a gift card of the latest movie out. And I got the Marty one. Right on Goku's face. Oh, it's not an actual hard-ass box. It's like cardboard. I have no idea if you can see that. Original boyfriend, original guy. About that right there. And cause this is a New York movie, you know, they had hats on sale, but I didn't buy one. Shit. And we got the flag right here, you know what I'm saying?
Jackie Chan box set, you know what I'm saying?
Marty Supreme personally defines relatability. At the risk and the cost of sounding insane, I couldn't speak truer words. There were times where I mentally moaned at how Marty behaved psychotically in the pursuit of greatness. And I've never shared this with anyone because it's always been an idea I held for myself, but Marty Supreme thematically embodies the type of movie I'd make if I were to ever pitch an idea. But that is my intro and I don't want to get ahead of myself. This will not be a true review of the movie, but rather a discussion on it and surrounding it, based on how I view Marty Supreme. I thought this movie was going to be about the strive for a championship shown through 2 to 3 years of the British Open, and boy, have I been rug pulled once again. Well, it is that, underneath all the theatrics and dramatics that follow his conquest for money and the lead up to Japan. What we're presented on the surface is the perfect look over to the people you're watching it with to see their reaction of a movie. Marty Mauser is entertainment. From the very beginning, pointed out to me opening action where we see him swap shoebox sizes to trick a customer
for a sale.
Call him sleazy, scummy, snarky. You heard him say it. Being a shoe salesman is temporary. I'm here for the money, and this will be nothing more than a blip along my momentous journey through life. He is entertainment because of his persistence, and not the way Rockwell says, "You're funny to me." No, that claims he's a jester, a clown. With persistence comes his drive and his humorous suave. And you know what? At times, Marty's assery isn't entirely his fault. When on the phone with his mom in the beginning, he tells her she's sabotaging him, and in fact, his uncle was in cahoots with her, so much so that even later on, he robs Marty's globetrotting earnings, so forgive one for being ambitiously hungry. Speaking about it, the globetrotting sequence has resonated so much with me as I've gone through several rewatches. It comes in after his major loss against Endo, where he's forced to partake in an act he deemed below him. The part that gets me is where he stares into the distance after the sea lion slaps the ping pong ball. What am I doing here? What is this? I've become a joke. Haven't you ever felt that way? That something you're doing in your life feels downright degrading, yet you need to do what you need to do in life just to get by. And for Marty, that's being a circus boy to getting spanked and everything in between and beyond to the potential pig kiss. As this video has taken so long to produce, I admittedly don't find specific plot rambling as important to my discussion, but rather tying it to my topic at hand.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
One of Marty's many mic drops which showcases how supreme he is. I can't speak for women, but as a man, and I'm pretty sure it's a memed expression at this point, that's just how it is. You just have to conquer all your devastations and not let it bring you down, you know what I mean? Specifically for Mauser, oh, this dude slept what? Never at home? Since going back and went through all these shenanigans. He got home from overseas, ran from the cops, fell through a floor, hustled, crashed a car, snuck back home, hit a dude, then went to Dion's. I am exhausted. He needed $1,500, or try this, about $18,000 today in such little time. I don't care what Gen Pop says about this character. In my headcanon, he truly would have done everyone right at the end of the day had things gone his way. And I think 2 alternate titles for this movie that fit so well are actually one battle after another. Like, think about it. Just think about it. And whatever it takes. That hits. I love having fun with these voiceovers. Some say his tears at the end are the realization of his failures and how he can no longer pursue his dreams. The fate of parenthood is upon him. Now what I perceive the ending as is the relief of some sort of win, beating Endo where he can take the pressure off himself. Mental clarity hits and he can appreciate the life that is around him. I don't think he gave up on ping pong. I like to think his life ran somewhat of a parallel to Marty Reisman, where he wins in 1958 or so, maybe 1959, about 6 years after the movie's plot. Everybody wants to rule the world, and at some point, I believe he does. The thing is, we only bore witness to his young escapades and not a mature, calculated approach.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Is that a proper ending to this section? I just wrote it, whereas 99% of the next section was written in January, where I still had so much creativity for this project. There's a seemingly douchey line he says to Rachel after getting kicked out of Dion's, where the orange balls go flying out the window. I have a purpose. You don't. And if you think that's some kind of blessing, it's not. It puts me at a huge life disadvantage. It means I have an obligation to see a very specific thing through. And with that obligation comes sacrifice.
Okay? My life is the product of all the choices I've had to make. Your life is the product of, I don't even know what your life is the product of. You're just making it up as you go along. That's the kind of person you are. That's not the kind of person I am. It goes without saying, I'm in no position to settle down right now. Get that out of your mind. I will not settle down right now.
I've always had a dream of this channel becoming something more than mud. And while I do stop, take a moment and say, wow, I smacked 5, 6, 7, 800, inching towards 900 subscribers, it's not sufficient. I have knowingly slacked on my craft and dedications towards creation over the past, I could say even 2. And while my output reflects lazily, I can assure you that my mind does not rest. The thought of my success as I age, the more time I have creating with not much to show for it, the 2,300 hours of watch time that had finally vanished has pushed the monetization goalpost even further. And that honestly has felt like the biggest weight off my chest, as I used to think about having to hit the 1,000 mark before the watch hours expired every single day. Creating a video and sharing passion is embedded in me. I happily take the hit in free time for this whole process, and I honestly don't care for fun sometimes. Yo, I'm dying to play video games. Like right now, I could be playing Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to fucking catch up on the series. I psychotically want to win so bad, but sometimes it's only in my head. I don't take action. Marty Supreme has come at such a perfect time, as it serves as a reminder to dream big. In Marty, I do see an asshole from I don't know what, your everyday person's perspective, a normie, but as an obsessed individual, ooh, this guy's got some inspiring drive. I don't condone doing people dirty, and honestly, if you do it short term and serve them twofold later on, go for it. Is that crazy? Your success is largely based on the actions you take and how you spend your time. So when he tells Rachel,
I have a purpose. It means I have an obligation. And with that obligation comes sacrifice. I'm in no position to settle down right now. Get that out of your mind. I will not settle down right now.
I see no fault. It is a self-aware statement that he cannot be a specific and committed person to somebody. Yes, it is inherently selfish that he cannot be a partner to her in times of pregnancy. I deeply sympathize with her. But he is in pursuit of something that has given him deep tunnel vision, and I found that so relatable. I really thought this was like a wooden box, man. And look, it worked out in the end. He came to a resolution. He closed out his pursuit of Japan, the pursuit of a rematch against Endo. He celebrates his victory, tunnel vision dissipates, and his immediate action is to go back home, pursue Rachel, and see his child. I think to dream psychotically big is short term. I would never disrespect a person or do them dirty, but I will adapt the necessary tunnel vision. I will not do anything but write and edit when I can. But I can't really say that. For a self-assessment, I have to say I haven't given the past 2 years an effort I can be proud of. Life problems have led me astray from my creative goals. I can be obsessive and latch on how to resolve my issues. I fall down tunnels of research of this, that, and the third, and transfer productivity to problem solving, leaving me in a pool of wanting to just relax, put on a show, play a game, and ignore my goals. I haven't been efficient in my pursuit. I haven't been productive. Can't remember the last time I uploaded 4 videos in a month. Forgot how to feel passionate in life. Forgot how to feel ambitious, to have hope. Maybe I forgot how to dream big. So I also said that Marty Supreme resembles the type of movie I would make. Well, I'm leaving that for a part 2 because it does not flow well with the rest of this discussion. So I cut part of my original intro because I want to jump in here from the present. I recorded this video 5 days ago, and editing it last night, because most of it was written in January, I feel so, that guy is lost. he's aiming for more, he wants more. I feel proud to be in a state where I'm freaking fulfilling what the hell I was saying 2 months ago. I've uploaded last week, I got this video, and then the Marty part 2, that's 3. I got a 4th one coming at the end of the week as well, and then 2 more at the end of this month. That's 6 videos for March. I've been cutting up my videos into shorts. I just made a completely fresh short for this movie Undertone. I think I'm at this height of productivity that's been unmatched before in the way I've been making content. And I just wanted to cut in to say that I got a bit emotional last night reading or listening to the end of the last section where I forgot to dream big. I'll let the guy from 5 Days go take over. I'm finally coming to a place of acceptance and direction. The flow state and purpose is settling in. This is it. Can't waste time anymore. That's it for me today. This video was much more personal than it was about the movie, but hey, I said it in my title. Love what you like, protect your energy, and seriously, dream big. Forever.